Welcome back, Saints Nation, to week one of the CR6. There's a brand new Rainbow Six League starting up today, and St. Clair are going to head off against Kennesaw State University in this first matchup. Joining me on this cast will be Braden Hyper Kehoe and myself, of course, Colin Seymour Moore. So, Braden, welcome, and how are you feeling today?
You know, I'm still getting over the invite, the land flu, but couldn't feel better.
Couldn't feel better. Yeah, the SI, kind of hit a couple of us over here kind of hard. I mean,
Yeah.
I got out unscathed, but you didn't. I know you've been sick for quite a while. But CR6, brand new. Well, not brand new, but to this semester, it's a brand new league right now, and it's also to go along with that, the brand new Saints roster. So
Yep.
I hear a lot that the CR6 is a little bit more tough than the CEA. So how do you bold that Saints will take this one?
Saints have a little bit more time to practice and bond a little bit more with each other from when CEA started.
Yeah.
So I feel like they're gonna have a little bit more better of a performance than they did the first couple weeks of CEA. But it can go either way. So
Yeah, and actually, Kennesaw State played against the old. Well, I guess you told me that there's a new Kennesaw State roster,
from what I heard, yes.
and along with that, the new St. Clair roster. So it's brand new teams. They did match up against each other last season in the CR6, where Kennesaw State did come out on top with a 2-0 win, 7-4 on Coastline, 7-5 on Cafe. So really close games, but just more in favor of Kennesaw in that one. So we're actually gonna start off this tonight with Cafe.
Yeah.
And Saints will be attacking first. And I'm excited for that one because Cafe has been played a lot this season by St. Clair, and they actually they proved themselves on that map. They do have quite a bit of stats or strats. And I remember Hyper, he liked to play that one the bathroom strat up top on the third floor.
We don't like to talk about that.
No, is that not a thing anymore?
No. But there's a new player.
New player?
Yeah. It's same strats there, but not hyper.
Not Hyper?
No.
No? I meant
Tad.
Rapid.
You said hyper.
I thought I said Rapid.
Rapid's still there.
Rapid's the one
Rapid's still there.
playing that spot, isn't he?
Yeah.
So he's gonna be playing the bathroom, Smoke, right?
Yep.
Smoke, and
Yep.
I expect to. Yeah, I'll probably see a mirror band coming out on Cafe because that's a pretty prominent one, especially on the third floor. If I know a lot of people play mirror for that third floor hold to kind of keep what is it, freezer kind of area open.
Yeah. You might not see the mirror band from St. Clair because I've been involved with their practices a little bit, so I've been kind of overwatching their practices, and I've seen them pull out a couple mirror strats and kind of work around their mirror. So they look very, very dominant with their mirror strats.
A couple things though, what you were saying, but like a couple things on top of Mira is that Mira gets banned out a lot in Rainbow Six, along with Echo. So like you just usually the two you kind of see banned out on defense. Do you think St. Clair's maybe gonna want to try to ban something else to kind of make it so that Mira won't kind of get banned, or do you expect to see Mira taken out?
I can see a Valkyrie Echo ban.
Yeah.
And so, getting rid of that Valkyrie just voids the intel. Basically, you're not going to get as much intel, and with the St. Clair being able to hold the Mira and keep the Mira in play gives them a little bit more advantage because they know how to use that Mira. And with Valkyrie, Valkyrie's that one op that you can always play and count on. But if they're more revolved around Mira, it's easier to keep the Mira in play.
And now we're gonna be heading in to Cafe. We're going to be starting off with game one, and the band phase is underway. We're going to see Thatcher right away. And before the game started, I wanted to touch up on a few key things that I want to see St. Clair kind of fix up for this game to see them pull out with a win. Main thing that I want to see in this squad is communication. I know communication is something that's been kind of bringing them down and bringing them. So if they can get that going, I think they actually will be able to bring the W against Kennesaw State, because that when they do communicate and they work as a team, you tend to see them coming out with a lot of wins. But Jackal going to be the second operator banned. Another typical operator see taken out of Cafe. Really big map to roam around. So Jackal would come in handy for the attackers. So really kind of easy guess for that ban.
Yeah, and like I said, you're not going to see the Mira ban by St. Clair, but you might see it banned by Kennesaw.
Yeah,
There you go.
Mirror ban.
So Valkyrie's still in play, and so you might need to run the IQ a little bit more, and kind of get more intel on where defender gadgets are.
Now with Mirror coming out, getting banned out, do you expect to still see that bathroom hold
Yeah,
on third
that
floor?
bathroom hold with the smoke is very predominant for Rapid. He's known to play there. He's known to. It's basically you have a shotgun and it's very very close quarters in that bathroom, and it's a one shot with that shotgun.
Yeah, yeah. So bathroom hold will probably come out. It's gonna be St. Clair starting on attack in this first game. Third floor bar, third floor cocktail lounge going to be starting off with the hold. On the side of Kennesaw State, though, new team coming out on their side. It is Choco Bear, Interitus, Red Sox fan, Zinzo, and Neon Rain. And over on St. Clair Saints, we do have our normal Rapid Impact, Agent Tour, Imagine, and William. So both of these teams going to be starting off soon in this matchup. Prep phase underway. And I expect to see, I remember last time St. Clair attacked the third floor. I can't remember what team they were playing against, but I remember they were really good at attacking this third floor. They flushed out the enemies. I think they actually were running a Montaigne on their attack last time, and they flushed out the bottom floor up.
Yeah, and with this map, it's basically always a top down, top down, top down. But when you're obviously attacking the top floor, you want to see more of a bottom down for any roamers downstairs. You might see the Pulse or a Valkyrie down below with the C4. Necessarily anyone downstairs with the C4 going off of intel to see, destruction from below and get the kill.
Yeah, and we see the operators of Kennesaw State kind of putting down their gadgets and setting up their default strat. I do see one. I think that was the Jaeger who did go down and start his roam on the second floor, but nobody really going to the first floor to cover that. So St. Clair, I don't even think they're going to want to break the first floor. They're running an IQ on impact, so like you said, you might want to see an impact come or an IQ come out, and it's probably going to try to look for those Goyos and those Cade charges, as well as the probably a lot of lesions going to get spotted from this.
Yeah, so there goes one lesion. Going to see a lot of lesions, and there's a Cade charge getting spotted out. So IQ probably going to go on this window and get that Cade charge. And Imagine DC'd. So
away.
I see, the rehost is going to be asked. There won't be able to be a rehost right away because we are in action phase, I believe. So yeah, can't middle round, so after the round, there will be a rehost. So the Cade charge is in the floor, so it's going to be a little bit harder for IQ to actually destroy that Cade charge, so Twitch might have to go at it with her drone. Ooh. It just misses it. Has one in the pocket, so we'll get it back out there.
He has to be careful, too, because he's sitting on top of the I think he's sitting on top of the radiator, and if somebody breaks open that white staircase window, he's just open to get picked off. So Rapid has to be careful in that position. Agent Tour sitting in the west side staircase is going to exothermic the reinforced wall, and he gets it open. So they have access to piano room. So now we see the offensive push come into play. Usually Agent Tour works alongside Imagine, but Imagine DC'd, so he won't be able to play the spot. They do spot out. I think that's the Maestro sitting back in the benches. Rapid with first pick, evening it out on Choco Bear. So nice pick coming out of him. And that's the Cade out of play. So he does return, pick up that Twitch drone that he messed up the first time, and returns to his rappel. Imagine back in the server, so we might not see a rehost after all.
Yep. And
Agent Tour going to be droning out for himself.
Yeah, and so now that everybody's basically on the same floor, except for that Jaeger's still roaming, going to be able to come out with a late flank or even plays from below, and they're going to try and do a execute on the default plant here. They're going to thermite that wall and try and get the pixel plant down, I call it, where you plant and the enemy team can't see you. So Jaeger's going to be peeking up to the balcony here.
Oh my god, he can see him!
Just misses his shots and does not get the shots down on Williams. So Williams going to be alive, full health, no damage taken, and they're going to know that Jaeger is below.
Yeah, and that's a big mistake on both parts. You know, both players could see each other, but Agent Tour now on that third floor is going to get the pick on Neon Rain. Diffuser getting planted by Agent Tour now. So Rapid sitting with his F2 in the window, looking over the A bomb site, has perfect sight lines. He is on the upside down rappel, so he will be a little bit harder to hit. The Jaeger picking up Williams, so there we go. evening it out to a 3-on-3. Rapid a little bit weak, so he's going to just get up, and he's going to be safe. Agent Tour with a nice double kill, taking out Interes, bringing it back to a 3v2 now. Gets a second one, so triple kill in this round. He's going off. Absolutely insane. The Jaeger now, last one standing, and he's going to be flanking this player, Impact, there to frag him out. And St. Clair taking first round in this matchup.
Yeah, so, you know, like I said, the pixel plan, I call it, in that thermite wall that they thermited, and then you just watch flanks, and then Twitch on the windows, on A windows, sorry, putting a lot of pressure onto the people in sight, not being able to stop that plant, just lets the plant go down a lot quicker, holding the rotate in the bathroom so that they can't peek out through bathroom, or through bar door, and so basically the plant goes down, and you just play post plant after that.
Yeah, and I do expect to see Kennesaw State switch up a few things. So do you want to see new operators come out for them, because they're going to be returning to this third floor? What do you want to see them improve on?
So I like to see the Valkyrie come out because they were very, very low on intel last time, but with Impact running the IQ, if Impact can use the IQ to her best ability, she can, you know, get all 3 Valcams and eliminate all the intel. But Kennesaw was lacking on the intel aspect, so coming out with the Valkyrie and the Maestro is very, very good on their part.
Yeah, and the Maestro, I don't think he actually used his evil eye very much.
I heard it shooting once or twice, but I don't think he used it for intel. Like, they were planting, and they kind of just stopped at that point. He didn't really go back on it or anything like that. But I believe he was being pressured from Twitch on the white windows. Like I said, she was just Rapid was just causing a lot of disruptive. Yeah, and
okay.
on the windows, and you know, he just got scared, and you know, kind of ended at that.
Yeah, and now we're going to see Goyo setting up his barricades over towards Piano Room, and he might want to put, this is a smart play from him. I do like to see this, and so we expect, you know, the attacking team to kind of get control of the west side staircase, use the thermite to open up Piano Wall, and having a Goyo barricade there could do a lot to kind of keep St. Clair back and kind of make them a little bit hesitant to push in.
Yeah, and I wonder if that's a Goyo shield on white, like on the pixel. On white stairs, we call it pixel in the Siege community. It's where Rapid kind of holds, but it's inside Piano Room.
Yeah.
And I wonder if it's a Goyo shield there, because if it's a Goyo shield there, Buck can throw a nade at the shield, and it breaks the shield, and then it starts flaming. So you can't really hold that corner anymore.
Yeah, that would kind of be a little bit of a misplay. So imagine he's going to be able to play this round. He's going to be hopping on the Bucks. William on the gridlock. Agent Tour, he did have a triple kill last round, which was absolutely bonkers. And Rapid spotting out a Valcam in a kind of questionable spot. I think that cam was on drone duty.
Yeah. So we're gonna see here. Oh, maybe not. I was just going to see, maybe we could probably see it. And they're going to open up red wall already.
Yeah.
So red wall is going to be open with 2 minutes left. So, and there's one Goyu shield wasted, so that's a lot of utility gone. And Goyu even taking 25% HP down. And, you know, now all to do is really hold flanks.
I did see somebody on the roam for Kennesaw State. That's the Jaeger, once again. But he does have a teammate as well. So the Jaeger going to be on white staircase, watching where Rapid came up last time. Rapid's going to be droning him out. And I don't think he sees the drone in the bottom. So he doesn't know he got droned out. He's going to slowly back up into library. And Rapid, knowing he's there, I'm sure he's going to take care of that. Maestro Cam going to be destroyed by St. Clair. So that's an excellent pickup by St. Clair to get rid of that gadget. And now we're going to see both teams being a little bit kind of passive. The second player roaming is the Valkyrie. So both the Jaeger and the Valkyrie can have a lot of impact on this round if they can make the roam kind of worth something. But Impact now looking into the site, looking over the A-bomb site, trying to find some picks through the main hall doorway. But exothermic charge number 2 going to be used, and it's going to open up Freezer. So now Agent Tour looking to add on to his kills, as he did have a nice triple kill last round. Let's see if he can work up the points to get a few more kills this round. Rapid going to be on top of the roof with that F2. He doesn't spot out that player just yet. Actually, no, that's a player that was through the wall, and he can't see him because he was on the second floor. But 2 kills going in favor of Kennesaw. We do see St. Clair frag 1 back, so it's a nice 4v3 now. Impact inside Freezer looking for some kills. Doesn't Does get some damage down. Trades for the down but not out. Doesn't finish the kill, and he does get traded by Choco Bear. Rapid going to take out Zinzao. So the Jaeger down, but looks like St. Clair is in a 1v3. Rapid against 3 players of Kennesaw. 1 player is down but not out, so he does have a little bit of an advantage to not have to look for that. Rapid now to be rotating around, does find one, shoots through the bar but not finding the kill, looks for the Valkyrie, but the Valkyrie with the advantage going to take out St. Clair, and that is round 2 going to Kennesaw State. 1-1.
Yeah, and like I said, they were lacking a little bit on the intel side, and as soon as they brought that Valkyrie, they were able to get a little bit more intel that they needed and actually pull the rounds through.
Yeah, and here we go, final kill. They'd go toward, actually wait, no, that was just the defuse. They had the round ending cam on the diffuser, and that was Goyo picking up the fuse. But look at this leaderboard. We do see Agent 2 are still on top, 3 kills. Impact and Rapid both rocking 2. William and Imagine with 0. But over on the other side of Kennesaw, we do see Choco Bear, Zinzo on 2 kills of themselves. Neon Rain and Interitus with 1. Red Sox fan with 0. But he has an assist, so no, we're too little. And
Yeah.
they actually switched up. They have a mute now.
Okay.
Yeah, they have a mute now on the first floor kitchen.
And mute Mozzie combo, and I've heard it so many times from pros, from amateurs, like mute Mozzie combo in any map is unreal. Mute's still really, really good, but with the Mozzie, it's just extra good. So running a Mozzie maybe over the Maestro, or maybe even over the Valkyrie, you can still get drones and use them as intel. It might have been a little bit better with that mute.
And William going to be switching over to the Nomad instead of playing the Gridlock. Imagine going to be playing the Sledge instead of the Buck. IQ coming out once again for Impact. Rapid going to be going over towards Hibana this time instead of the Twitch. So a couple of changes for St. Clair. This first floor is tough to break. So St. Clair, I want to see them go for that top-down push. Clear out the roamers, and Teradus not going to stay roaming. He's going to return to that first floor, and I think no player on Kennesaw is going to be roaming in this round as action phase is underway. St. Clair's going to start their attack.
I want to see at least one, maybe 2, at least 1 person roam on Kennesaw, because you don't want to see a turtle hold, because it is very, very hard to turtle the site, because as soon as St. Clair sees that all 5 people are on site, they're just going to say, hey, let's just take 2nd floor. We don't even need to take 3rd floor. And let's just start making our destruction. Let's start opening up the roof, push out people from all their little corners that they're going to hide in, and make it very, very stressful for them to sit in that site.
Yeah, and you said getting that 2nd floor hold, they can open up the ceiling to look down onto the first floor. But instead of playing Buck, Imagine's going to be on the Sledge, so he still can do that, but he's not going to be as quick to open up the floor as Buck would be. So Sledge still able to do the job, just a little bit slower. And St. Clair with 3rd floor control already. William and Rapid kind of working to kind of clear out Freezer. But they're down to 2 minutes, and I don't want to see them waste too much time on this floor, as I don't think anybody's even on the 2nd floor for Kennesaw. So they just need to kind of get through this as fast as they can and clear out all the possibilities.
Yeah, I do see 1 player sitting in coat check area, and that's going to be a little bit of a disturbance to the push of St. Clair, because it looks like they are going for a white take. They're going to get freezer hatch open and freezer wall open instead of bakery. Excuse me. And there's just going to be that 1 person sitting there waiting for them to try and open up the wall and peek it as soon as they hear the thermite. So he's going to place the thermite right next to the hatch, and it's still going to be able to get the hatch open. If it doesn't get shot, and there you go, it is open, because the blast radius of the thermite charge is actually fairly big. So
I never knew that.
Yeah, so if it's ever cated, you just thermite it.
I never knew that at all. That's insane. Imagine through the ground with the SMG-11 going to be picking up a kill, or at least downing him. He's going to finish up the kill onto Choco Bear. 5v4 for St. Clair Saints as they take the advantage in this round. But this is drone cam central.
Yeah.
We just get to see the static point of views of all the drones that are out of play. And now we oh, it was just a gameplay
spectator bug. Yeah.
That's a little bit of a weird thing. I've never seen that before, but Neon Rain Gonna be trying to defend this on a site. Red Sox fan with an kill onto impact with that cage shotgun. It's insanely powerful. There's more, though, coming, and that's Rapid. Gonna be refragging that, so 4v3. St. Clair with an advantage once again. Agent 2 are gonna be trying to plant the diffuser now with help from Rapid. Neon Rain on the flank. Gonna be taking out Imagine. Now we see William Rapid. William getting a triple kill. St. Clair taking round 2. Just like that.
Yeah, and, you know, Rapid with that nice quick peek. Oh, they lined right up for William there. That was amazing. Just hold that trigger down. Hold it down. And Rapid with the quick peek around on the Valkyrie's head, closing out the round. And, you know, basically that's it. So great calls. You know, it looks like they are very, very meshed, like a lot better than they have been the past couple of weeks. They've been practicing a lot. They've been working out their issues. I've been sitting in their Discord calls, you know, talking like, hey, what are we doing wrong? Let's get this right. We need to get this right if we want to be a team. So talking with each other has just pushed them to greater abilities than what they have been.
Like I said last time that the Saints were playing, is that one thing that they're missing is that kind of leader to kind of lead them in game. And once they find that dedicated role, I think they can just kind of take off with their abilities. I think they would be really, really good to see someone kind of step up for that situation. And St. Clair already look improved in this game against Kennesaw State. They look like a whole new team almost.
Yeah, and you know, I was talking with the coach JM Beast the other day, and he said last game, you know, even though we lost, we had fun with it. You know, we were feeding each other chocolates. We were, you know, just messing around, and it just brought up the morale of the team. And you know, now they actually have fun playing, rather than, hey, let's go play a game, try and win. If we don't, you know, let's all get upset. Now they play. If they lose, they lose. They had fun with it. So it brought up the morale of the team. Jake said it. JMB said it was, you know, the best coaching time he's ever had in his life.
Yeah, that's good to hear. Castle gonna be picked out on Kennesaw. I like this pick. I like to hear that though, like the comfortable kind of environment that Saints are having right now inside their playing areas. It's good to see the new team kind of mesh well.
Yeah, and it's always a struggle to start with a new team, because just the meshing issues, you know, if certain people don't know how to play certain roles, but they're put on that role because that's the role that you need. It's just things like that you need to pick up really, really quickly. And if people pick it up a lot slower than others, they have to be taught a little bit more. And so it's just the leader of the team needs to bring that leading role, like you said, and, you know, that's when the team comes together and actually meshes well.
Here we go. St. Clair starting on the rooftop in that third floor push. Kennesaw State once again holding first floor. And a lot of them are actually not going to be sitting and turtling inside the spawn. There is a player roaming on the third floor bomb. And I think that's the Jaeger. I think that's the Jaeger going to be getting a duel. Actually, that's perfect timing for the Jaeger. I don't think he knows he's there, but Impact almost catching the head. Taking a little bit of damage down to about... I think he lost like 25% of his health.
About there.
But that was a really, really good way to keep himself alive backing off from that, because if he went down there, that would have been devastating for St. Clair. Imagine going to be opening up some walls.
Someone was sitting in train room as well, so if they drop that hatch, there's going to be someone waiting to peek. And, you know, Rapid's just going to try and drone out this Jaeger that was roaming. Sees the foot just in time, sees the foot of the Jaeger inside. Reading. Jaeger didn't see his drone, actually, so he's just going to push on down here. Jaeger's going to get some help by the castle.
Oh!
Rapid sees the head, and Interis goes down.
What a shot from Rapid. He was ready for that help, too. I don't know if he heard a sound cue or something, but he was ready for that. And, you know, it's a common thing that happens, is the Jaeger not being able to see the drones that are droning him out. I know Rapid did that once again to him again, but he did hop down the banister, and he is on the second floor again. They're going to be pinching out the Jaeger, so Impact's going to be going down to the Jaeger, not ready for that. Jaeger going to be traded out by Rapid, so double kill for himself. And he could be on his way to an ace if he keeps this up.
Yeah, and, you know, imagine dying from the SMG-11 from Coco Bear. And, you know, it's just timing like that with the sledge. You have that time to put away your hammer and take out your gun, and just gives Mute that time to peek up at the hole and, you know, shoot you in the head.
And And here we go. We see actually hopping on a mute with the SMG-11. You said he might have a little bit of a confrontation, but Cade pulling out the C4 might want to wait for these players to push in. I know they're just sitting right outside of bottom freezer. Rapid going to be working alongside the Thermite. Thermite going to go down to Red Sox fan, but just like that, St. Clair pulling it back. 3 kills go to them, and they do take a 3rd round in this. And usually this is kind of surprising. I don't think Cafe is an attacker-heavy map at all.
Cafe is actually a really defender-sided map. So, you know, seeing St. Clair going up 3-1 before the rotation, even if they go 3-3 on this attack-defend rotation, looking really good for St. Clair.
Yeah, and I know 3-1 feels good right now. You know what would feel good? 5-1 would feel excellent.
5-1 on site swap or on attack defense rotator swap. It's just that's something you pray for. Even 6-0 on the swap. That's something you really pray for.
Especially on Cafe. You never see this.
No. And so, you know, they worked on their pushes, they worked on their trades. As you can see, Habana did the flank and pinched with the IQ. Even though IQ died, Habana stayed alive, the hard breach stayed alive, got the trade, and then it went down to a 4v3. Imagine then dying after it went down to a 3v3, but they were still able to pull that round together and hold it together with their trades.
Yeah, and Rapid did get a triple kill that round, so he did pull his weight indeed in that one. But now, Kennesaw State going to be returning to the 3rd floor. They did go 1-1 on this site, so if they can pull it back 3-2, it would be really good for them to do, because I'm sure Kennesaw really wants this 3-3 half. We've been talking about St. Clair, but I'm sure Kennesaw really wants that 3-3 half. And you stated over at Pixel that you were wondering if the Goyo shield went up. I think they've been using the shield from the smoke instead.
I figured that much, but it's just I didn't know.
Yeah.
But
now we have confirmation.
Yeah, exactly.
Now we know. It's like Bill Nye. Now you know. But now we see the attack phase is going to be underway. St. Clair looking to bring themselves to a 4-1 lead, but Kennesaw State wanting to bring this back. Imagine on the sledge instead of the Buck trying to kind of stray away from that Buck. It seems he doesn't want to play it today.
You know, you still get the same amount of utility. You got the 2 grenades. You still are on a soft breach roll, but now you have to do this at a closer range. You actually have to be up at the wall or up on the floor to do it. Whereas Buck, you can just shoot a shotgun.
Yeah, St. Clair's droning today, though. Can we just take a second? Their droning has been excellent. They've been droning for each other, making sure that they know that each other can push in safely. And in turn, that means their Thermite can push in and get the walls open. Indeed, he's going to ping out over towards the piano. Imagine going to get first pick over to Chaco. So nice teamwork, nice communication from St. Clair as they have an advantage. The Goyo going to go down. 4-on-5 now. Kennesaw State, how will they bring this back? 3 players are going to have positioning. 4 players on St. Clair are going to have positioning in towards piano room. As imagine he's going to get rid of that evil eye with his sledgehammer, and he's going to open up bathroom. Was that a miss? Swing and a miss?
No, I think he hit it. I think he just hit like maybe the corner though. He did get it open though. Excuse me. It's crazy. They, you know, the drone work and the callouts, and just how fast that St. Clair's taking control of piano. They're gonna call out. I don't think.
Is anybody roaming? Yeah.
There's a flank on red stairs here. He hit the nomad charge went off, so you know you're gonna have the sound cue. Oh, it just misses the head of Doc on there. So they're gonna watch flank now to make sure that they don't get flanked.
And Agent Turret, he's going to be dropping the diffuser, so 5 seconds for the plan. Impact's going to have nice sight lines over to White Stairs. Nomad going to be shooting towards there. He does get a pick. William going to get that down, but diffuser got planted. Red Sox fan got traded. So in the gas grenade smoke, he did go down. Impact over on White Stairs did find a pick of himself, so 2v4 situation. Kennesaw State on the back foot. William going to stun out. Imagine going to take out Zinzo. 4v1. Nice pick from himself up at the top hatch in Terradis. Down to about half health as he does peek around bar side, looking for that player. Does see the gun, but the stun came out, so he looked away. He does reload, looking for those players up top. Non-stop stuns as he knows there's a lot of players up top. He kind of positions himself to kind of get into this bomb site. He wraps around. There's not enough time to defuse, so he's just going to back up and play his life, look for some kills, and he ends up going down in the end. St. Clair going up 4-1.
Yeah, and it's just, it all revolves around their drone work that they've been so very, very good on this game. And the callouts, how fast that thermite drops red hatch, opens up that wall and just waits. Now they have control of piano. Then now they can nomad off red and just hold flanks, get the plant down. Now hold from above in the skylight and just play it.
The stats of St. Clair, can we just talk, like, the stats of St. Clair are so even right now. I mean, Rapid and William are standing out with 7 and 6 respective kills on themselves, but 3-3-3 all, nobody kind of falling behind.
Yeah, and Kennesaw, they all have even amount of kills, but you feel like you'd want a little bit more just to get those rounds.
Yeah, and I think there was a player on Kennesaw who had 0 kills to him, so they're having a little bit of a slow start, maybe not warming up prior to this match, but St. Clair looking as hot as ever, and Valkyrie gonna be using her Shutterbug.
Her Shutterbug. That's her elite skin. Valkyrie cam name.
I didn't know. I haven't seen somebody use that because I didn't think players were able to use it.
I didn't think so either. I know Twitch Elite is banned.
Yeah.
But I don't know about the Valkyrie Elite. I think I brought this up last cast. I don't know about the Valkyrie Elite being banned in CEA or CR6. I know it's banned in Pro League. I don't know about the collegiate scene though.
Yeah. Well, maybe not, as the players are playing it. So yeah. Now we see a nice 5-on-5. Rapid going to be switching over to the Zofia. I like that pick. Has a lot of soft breach capability for that, and they did return to the 3rd floor hold for Kennesaw State, and they're switching up a little bit. They have a Legion now, along with the Maestro. So that's it's a good way to kind of filter St. Clair into certain areas, but the IQ there to counter that is going to be very effective for St. Clair.
Now, I just want to point out, watch how fast St. Clair takes this red control and opens up this wall. And it's just, it amazes me how this red wall is already open within 2 minutes, 90% of the time that they've been attacking this. So you're just going to have Imagine sitting on Skylight holding out any flanks that, or sorry, not flanks, peaks, that can be peeked out onto the hatch drop.
I think, is that all 5 players are going to be on the 3rd floor. Nobody wants to roam right now. Maybe Kennesaw State trying a new little strat out. So Agent Tour going to be looking, waiting for those, waiting for the K charges to go down. Impact's having a little bit of trouble finding them, though, so he's not connecting with it just yet.
Yeah, and the K, oh, he got it.
He got it, yeah.
The K charge was placed differently than last time. I think he thought it was in the floor because of the first time, but still went below, still got it, and the wall's open with 1:30 left.
Yeah, that's absolutely nuts. So Rapid now missing his first shot with the Zofia lifeline, and but he gets the second one. So he's down. He has no impact grenades on the lifeline yet, but he has 2 concussions still, so he could be working that out. Drones out 1 player from bathrooms, and now it's his turn to put the pressure on. He does spray through the wall, trying to look for some information. Doesn't find anything to his liking, other than that there's nobody sitting there. Now Agent 2 are using his second exothermic charge to open up the bar, but that is a player. Look at that. I think that's Maestro sitting there. He's very low on health behind the bar. Imagine going to get 1-for-1, taking out Zinzo. Neon Rain, though, trading out for Rapid. So 4v4. Maestro on about 5 health. Impact over on 30 for himself. William looking for some kills for himself because he's been popping off this game. So he's just going to hold an angle through Cigar Shop's doorway, and now Agent 2 are going to take out the Legion, but that is a dangerous spot to sit if you're a Thermite, especially when there's a Cade on the other team. He does find the pick, so St. Clair at the disadvantage now, 3v4. Cade, I don't know if he traded that one out. He does take out Imagine, so William going to get the trade on that indeed. 2v3. Maestro very, very low, and he did get that 1 player. That is a Maestro did get hit by the Nomad charge. He is going to try to plant this diffuser out in the open. 7 seconds left. Impact with the help from above, but the gas grenade going to come out, and it's going to take out William, not let him plant the diffuser. So Kennesaw State going 4-2 at this half.
Yeah, and that's what you want to see if you're St. Clair. You want to be up on the rounds going into defense, And Kennesaw, we'll see if they can pull it together on the attack. They started off really, really slow, but teams could be more well knit on attack than they can be on defense. And so we'll see. We'll have to see how this first round plays out.
And now I do want to see on this defense, St. Clair kind of change up holding. They are going to go first floor kitchen service and kitchen cooking right at the start here. So I kind of, they are running a castle, so I like that pick. I don't think Kennesaw ran a castle when they were holding first floor.
They did one.
I thought it was on third. No, it might have been first floor.
Yeah, it was first
you're
floor,
right.
yeah.
You're right. It's just first floor. It was big brain right there.
And I like the castle pick. Switching off to the mute. That's a good switch.
I do like that.
The smoke is good on this site, but it's not as useful as the mute. The mute denies the drone access, but he also has a C4, so he does still have aerial denial, but not as much.
I was about to say, if Neon Rain went with the Ying, that would have been shocking.
You actually might see a lot more Ying next season.
Well, yeah, because she's getting some grenades now,
Yep.
right? So if you can easily just use a grenade and then Ying in there and then grenade after that to get rid of some ADSs, that's a crazy change to her kit.
Yeah, and and then again with the castle, you might see castle played a little bit more because now he can provide intel and rotates as well because he can run the bulletproof and the new shotgun that he's getting, the super shorty.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's getting a shotgun, so he can make the rotates with the shotgun and use his utility for intel, like his bulletproof, and then also use his castle barricades to, have any entrances or anything like that blocked off.
Castle's gonna be huge next patch.
Yeah, and it's one of those things that was very much needed because Castle feels very, very weak in a sense.
Yeah, so now hopping into round 7 action phase, 2 minutes and 45 seconds off, and Choco Bear gonna start with breaching open the first castle barricade, but there's a second one there, so he can't get through right away. He's gonna use his pellets to open up that wall because it's not bandited or cated just yet. So
yeah, you see, I'd like to see a mute jammer on that.
Oh, that would be big.
Ooh, just missing the shots onto William.
That was really, really close. So William playing with fire there on the Hibana. The Hibana is not somebody you always want to peek when she has a headshot angle on you. So now they're going to play their respective angles. Red Sox fan looking to kind of push this flank as he does have a diffuser in hand. I don't know who that is, or I think that's the mute sitting over in that corner in closet. Yeah, that's Rapid as we hop onto the cameras. He is going to be watching for that flank for William. And there we go, the flank coming in. Rapid going to be pushing that now, but he gets the 1-for-1. He doesn't even finish the kill, but William there to finish for him. William not finding the second. He does get taken out by Enteritus. So Zofia, nice trade for herself. Choco Bear going to go down, not finished just yet. Slides over to the corner, staying alive. Kind of probably going to wait for Zofia to get in there and pick her off. Impact waiting for that, though. Waiting for the cross. Zofia is sitting in the window waiting for somebody to come finish this. And I don't think St. Clair wants this just yet. I think they're just going to play passive. They're going to let them pick her up.
Yeah, and if Imagine kind of pushes up to Harry Potter here, he will be able to, and Imagine pushed up a little bit too aggressively and gets picked off by Enteritus. So Enteritus with a 3K, Enteritus is going to jump out, get the Hibana revive, and now it's a 4v2.
Yeah, 4v2, but it's Impact and Agent Tour. They've been having quite the game. Cade and Valkyrie definitely has clutch power on the two operators. So Neon Rain going to be holding some angles in train room, looking down. And both players are going to be on St. Clair, going to be looking for this. He does find the foot, so he's going to spray around. Neon Rain not finding any damage though. So St. Clair being a little bit careless as looking. They hear the damage coming from above, but they don't want to look up. Agent Tour getting away. Impact trading off. So 3v2. Like I said, both of these operators do have clutch power, and it's all on the player. This Cade right here, that shotgun can do so much damage. Does drop the diffuser in this 3v2. So if St. Clair Saints do have to just wait for the players on Kennesaw to push this. There we go. Damage coming out from Jaeger onto Impact, but he's just going to be waiting. 12 seconds left. They do open with a shotgun, and there we go. C4 helping him out. 2 kills for St. Clair. Brings it back to a 2v1. This is clutch potential indeed.
And they're
Make this 2v4 work. No time left. St. Clair goes up 5-2.
That was an amazing C4 to open up that wall. You might have wanted to see the C4 over the wall to get the actual kill, but opened up lines of sights instead, and then they can double peek and get the refrags that they needed.
Yeah, and look at that, William, 8-4. We talk about Rapid, we talk about Imagine and how they have high kill games, but we don't talk about how these players, these backup players, where the kind of the new recruits on the St. Clair Saints do have frag potentials indeed, and we see it. Impact 6, William 8, Agent Tour 4. Imagine 4, Rapid 4, Rapid 7, sorry, all these players on St. Clair holding their own. Over on Kennesaw, though, they do have to fix a few things. They're down by 3, and you just see something. Yeah, Ying. You saw the Ying, Blackbeard. They're kind of maybe going to comfort picks, as I think this is what they need right now.
Yeah, Blackbeard is pretty good on the upstairs take because you can just be upside down repel and have that face shield for you to basically block bullets. You're just a tank. That shield will tank, I think, 2, maybe 3 bullets depending on what gun you have. Valkyrie's gun, you'll tank 17. I'm kidding. But
It's true. It's true.
But you go upside down repel on the windows. You can hold the windows. You can cut off flanks. You can be like what Rapid did on Twitch, disrupt the A windows and have pressure on the site so that you can just plant in a place that you won't get peeked.
And if they disrupt that A bomb site, St. Clair, it's gonna make them feel so uncomfortable. I know they tend to have a few players sitting over on the A bomb site. So if they disrupt that hold, that would be crazy. A little bit of a mistake coming out. No?
Actually, it got both walls.
Really?
It didn't show it, but apparently it did.
Oh, that's crazy.
I
don't know
the
how.
circle wasn't there.
No, not at all. Maybe it touched like the little pixel on top.
Maybe.
It was just a little bit able to get that. Rapid, or Imagine, gonna be holding this pixel side with Rapid holding Bathroom, like we said at the start. Is that it's kind of where they probably wanted to hold. Now Neon Rain gonna be working to get to the roof with his teammates. Nobody pushing down on pushing the basement on Kennesaw, so it's going to be a top hold from all the players, and all 5 on St. Clair are going to be holding on the 3rd floor. Imagine with the first pick on the Choco Bear, just getting that right off the bat. I think that was through the window of Piano Room as well.
Yeah, as you can see, he's playing the shield right now. He probably just pre-fired and accidentally got the kill, but it looked like he broke the window and went to go peek it. And with Jaeger's gun, it basically destroys Blackbeard's shield in about 2 bullets. So 3 bullets is a headshot basically, and Imagine getting the headshot on the Blackbeard. So there goes the Blackbeard not being able to disrupt too much anymore.
And you said that's like a key thing that Kennesaw State could use in this round, is the Blackbeard to disrupt. And now the Blackbeard's out it was out at 2 minutes.
Yeah.
I think a little bit over 2 minutes. So St. Clair taking advantage really early in this round. 4v5, and there we go. We see in Kennesaw State taking West Side Staircase control, and the Valkyrie cams are in perfect positions to get a lot of information. Imagine waiting for these players to push in. He's ready for this. The communication on St. Clair looks amazing right now. Everybody knows something. Imagine going to get a second double kill right now. He's looking for a third, and this player, there we go, headshot. Taking the head off of the shoulders of Red Sox fan. 3 kills in favor of St. Clair. Imagine looking for his ace. There we go. Ying pushing in, down to nothing. Agent Tour going to take that kill, but now we see a one-on-one, and St. Clair, flawless round. Going up 6-2 now in Cafe Game 1.
Yeah, and this map is so defender heavy, and St. Clair showing it with the flawless round, knowing when to peek, when not to peek, and hold their angles, and they get their kills that they need and move on.
Yeah, and look at that. Imagine putting himself right to the top of the leaderboards with that. 4 kills in that round with 8-5 scoreline now, and he was out in round 1.
Yeah.
So 8-5 scoreline, and he was out 1 round. So that's a pretty insane stats for himself. Neon Rain going to continue to use the Ying for right now. William opting to go for the Mozzie this time. We might see him 6-pick it though if St. Clair doesn't want this. Lion, that's something I don't usually see played on Cafe quite a bit.
Lion's been picked a little bit more lately. I don't know why. He's still not as broken as he was.
There we go.
But 6 pick over to the Habana. So they're going to get rid of that Lion.
Yeah, so Lion still not. They just still don't want to play him just yet. So they're gonna switch over to the Hibana. Smoke gonna come out for Rapid once again. This is the first time in this matchup that we see second floor being held, and this could be possibly the last time we see anything get held on Cafe for tonight. As St. Clair is on map point 6-2. Kennesaw State has quite the mountain to climb, and if they're gonna climb it, they better put their shoes on now, and because it's gonna be a tough one.
Yep, and it can happen. I've seen 6-0 deficits come back, and you can't get too comfortable and you can't get too tight, I guess. There's got to be that happy medium that you have, and it looks like St. Clair's found it, but they could always lose it.
Yeah, 11 seconds left in the prep phase. We're going to see Impact drop his mute charges over to kind of jam out some corners where we might see some gadgets on the attacking side come out. And let's see, can you give us some insight on how mute could be helpful on the second floor, like kind of key areas that you might want to see the mute charges go down?
I feel like the mute, like he's doing right now, will be played upstairs. So one to mute the red wall, like piano wall, where everybody breaches from. One to mute off the, and imagine with the cheeky peek on the prone. But like I was saying, the mute is basically to just help the roamers upstairs. Imagine he's going to be playing in his pixel spot like he was last round, and just kind of the downstairs hold, or the second floor hold, is basically a hold that would be a third floor, but one floor down. So everybody's basically on third floor, holding the second floor.
Yeah, and if Imagine can hold on to this, he's been having a field day in that corner. So if he can continue to hold on to this, as we see Choco Bear now starting to drop down, he's gonna try to take this away from him. But there's 3 players of St. Clair holding up here, and I think Choco Bear is aware of a few of them as he is holding that close corner. Valkyrie gonna push in, try to get some damage done, takes him down to about 25% off. He frags out one side, looks to frag out the other. Agent 2 are taking a little bit of damage, and that frag gonna be damaging to William as he chokes him through the rotation hole, and he kills out William. So nice even trade, and he does get a double kill over into the Valkyrie. Imagine trading it out onto Interitus, so he's gonna rotate over and look for another one. But what a peek coming out from Choco Bear as he returns to revive his down teammate Neon Rain. Impact and Rapid now in a 2v3 situation. Rapid, wow, that was a
check his loss.
That was a kind of testy flick right there from himself. As if he landed that would have been a little bit sketchy.
Yeah, and the gun advantage goes to Kennesaw, but the health advantage goes to St. Clair. And Rapid actually doing a rotate up right now. No, falls off a little bit.
That's
and
smart.
Gets yinged out. So he's just going to wait for any drops to come out into closet and doesn't notice the IQ creeping down. And he sees the IQ, gets the kill. So now health advantage shifts to St. Clair, and as well as gun advantage. So there is I believe it's Buck on site inside of reading.
Yeah, he is on site. Now we see Rapid holding his corner as Impact is also holding his respective corner. Rapid gonna throw his gas canister, not find anything, and he looks to trade that out. Takes a lot of damage, but peeks off and holds his life. William gonna run in there and get down. No, sorry, Impact. Neon Rain gonna get the kill. Rapid now on the flank. Does get shot out from one angle, rotates around. He's getting flanked, but he's throwing his gas canister. And he does get caught in the gas, so Choco Bear going to go down 1v1, and he doesn't see his shoulder. He's going to run right in there. Does find his arm, but Kennesaw State, nice 1v1 coming out for Neon Rain, bringing them to a 6-3 scoreline, keeping them alive in game 1. That was quite the turnaround from Saints.
He hip fired.
Yeah, wow.
Some lucky bullets.
Well, indeed, you never really see hip fire coming out in a game like Rainbow Six. It's always a little bit kind of 50-50 when you opt to go for the hip fire.
Yeah, and when you have a laser sight, it's a little bit easier, but you never know. So going back to first floor kitchen with the Castle, Jaeger, Valkyrie, Cade, and Mute, all the same ops. So they're going to show the Mute. I don't know if they're going to 6-pick off the smoke or keep the Mute. It was a good play on having the Mute just to stop drones, but Rapid played a little bit too aggressive and got picked off.
Yeah, a little bit too aggressive, but also you can put it on the side that Those were hip fire shots. Like that's not something that you
I'm
usually.
talking about the kitchen.
Oh, the kitchen.
When he peeked around to, I believe it was the thermite. He downed the thermite and Zofia killed him.
Defenders, protect your bombs from
Oh
being
yeah,
used by
yeah.
attackers.
That was definitely a little bit of a misplay for St. Clair indeed. But now we see the Ying continue to get played
Yeah,
by
and
Kennesaw.
that might just be a comfort pick.
It looks comfortable indeed as they take the round.
Yeah, and sometimes you might just say, hey guys, let's just do what we're comfortable with.
Was that the Ying in the 1v1 at the end?
Yeah.
So maybe he's comfortable with hip firing too. That's scary.
Actually, I was playing with a bunch of friends the other day, and we were messing around, and we were doing hip fires only.
10 seconds to
And
insertion.
one of my friends got team killed because they thought he was hacking
5 seconds.
because he got 3 hip fire headshots in a row.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was
Hip fire's overpowered, everyone. We should start doing that.
Laser.P90.
Laser.P90. What, are you going to play Doc for that?
Yeah, Doc Rook.
Doc Rook?
Yeah.
Laser.P90 always get headshots on those hip fires, but now the attack phase is underway. 2 minutes and 45 seconds in this round, and it looks like that first floor hold is going to be pushed right through into balcony from Kennesaw State, or sorry, Bakery, not balcony. And I don't think that anybody's roaming on St. Clair. There's one player roaming for St. Clair, and he's going to be up in the second floor. Bakery player gets spot out. Didn't catch who that was. I think that was Rapid sitting behind Bakery, and he's just going to be holding his respective angle in that one. He does get yinged out, and there we go. Push in, coming out. William, that is in the corner. Rapid going to be in the opposite corner. He does get spotted out. Actually, did he get spotted out by Neon Rain? No, he didn't. I don't know how he didn't see him there. Lucky timing for Rapid indeed. Imagine going to get a kill. Rapid with a double kill. 4-on-2 for St. Clair. As we see the IQ and the Zofia against the floor players defending this bomb site for St. Clair. And one player on Kennesaw, that's the IQ, going to be roaming around the second floor, looking to rotate. Zofia going to be pushing through. Takes out Rapid in that 1v1 duel. And we see Cade. That's Agent Tour, actually. Going to steal his kill from behind. And they're still looking towards Bakery, but this player IQ is flanking around on red staircase. He's going to be looking to push through main hallway, and he's going to creep slowly. He does not have diffuser in hands. Finds first kill onto impact, brings it back to a 2v1, and I think he's now going to rotate around. He has to get this diffuser in hand. And I think that is the Valkyrie going to be holding that close angle. No, that's Imagine on the Jaeger going to be holding a really close angle to his left. So he needs to catch that out. He doesn't. And St. Clair taking game 1. Looking good, too.
Yeah, and the IQ just sprinting around. As you can see, Imagine was prepped and ready. And just the sound cues and great callouts it looked like for St. Clair. And everything just kind of fell together. Their team comp looked very well. And just the way their drones came, how fast they took their red walls, and just it was amazing to watch.
Yeah, and one thing I touched on at the start of the game is a key for St. Clair to take this victory is communication.
Yep.
And their communication looked excellent in this first game. I really enjoyed seeing the way that Imagine was working alongside his teammates to drone in and kind of help each other out, make sure that they knew before they were pushing in where everybody on the side of Kennesaw was. They almost kind of perfectly played that third floor push by getting the thermite down uncontested, opening up the kind of piano room wall. And every single time that they got him down there was probably 2 minutes left when the wall was open.
Yeah, and I've been kind of involved in their practices. I've just been spectating. Haven't been putting too much information into it, but they've come a very, very long way. And to see them in practice and to see them in game with the IQ and everybody just working together as a team, it looks very, very good.
Yeah, and so St. Clair taking game 1 7-3 with a dominating win on Cafe. And second map will be Consulate. It's going to come up, but right now we're going to head to a quick break. So everybody stay with us and stay tuned for more CR6 Week 1.